had to deal with dodge. Timing was tight. I was afraid it'd be starting, and it started a minute or two early from the normal 15 minutes extra. So, caught me off guard there. Apologies. But we're back and good to go. With it, Demon trying to deal some aggressive plays from jesjakj. And just trying to go back and get some control inside of apps and go for an exec. The Palace. Defense denying the bomb from getting picked up, though. Bit of a small technical issue there. And they'll adjust for that execute. I've already gotten one pick, so pretty safe to go into the site. Clear things out. Take full control, able to clear the site without having any of the pistols forced in the engagement. Able to have a fairly stable control and get that bomb down with the open plant. Fury tries to find some shots with the Deagle on stairs. Won't be able to connect anything for now. We just have what should be a safe second round conversion. jesjakj should be trying to save their weapons here. Just holding to try to find these exits, though. Leaves them in a very fragile state. It looks like Fury will be able to find one, but most of his teammates have gone down meanwhile. Ali's trying to catch one more exit, able to find the headshot on effect, but no armor and getting tagged so heavily he'll be taken out in the process. Then that will mean it's a clean 2-0 start and still have two Deagles in hand. Looks like they're half buying once again. Just trying to burn that money, waiting for their next proper buy. Not going to give it up that easily. With the JRC's trying to lurk in the palace, catch the timing, able to get that shotgun play with the Deagle off, able to take down VCH. But that bomb must get picked up. They've decided a recovery move. Gonna slowly lurk some contact into B, try to find an opening off of it. Though it looks like they decide to change their mind and go back. Throwing some mid-cross utility, trying to use it as bait. Split people up. At least it will get this Gleal to be on the B bomb site. Only have two Deagles to worry about. Maybe three causing some trouble. Just have to patiently wait out. Be up to Fines to try to find the initial frags as they entry on in. They're willing to risk a late lurk from Demon to seal the deal after they take the site. Being very slow and just contacting out. They might have seen information on that first player. Able to dodge those headshots, tag him down very low. But not enough to take him down. And Olin's aware of this possibility towards Dark. And they're just very worried about it, but have to worry about multiple angles. Able to hard clear him out, not taking any damage from jungle. Have unused utility. Could have cleared that out with. They're giving time for these rotations to come on through. Now one CT. But Rogi has to stay focused on jungle. Decides to wide swing. Misses the spray on the second. Fury's able to get the trade. Demon's rotating late from mid. Able to run clearly and find the double to close it out. Able to keep at least 3 weapons alive. Make sure the damage isn't too great. Keep that flawless lead and not give anything away too early to jesjakj. AK setup, and jesjakj going for the triple op setup versus Glitchtech 0 op setup. So we'll see how they're able to adjust. I think take a bomb site before any of these AWPs get massive impact. Cause trouble. Don't have to worry about where you place the op if you have ops everywhere on the map, I suppose. And Vines is hard clearing Dark, able to find a double out of it now. Looking for more, and the gap. Rogi will get sidewinded by Tom. The last two remaining, their positions known outside A. Everyone, jesjakj going aggressive. Trying to find this further info. Demon with a small lurk angle, able to get that info of one of the rifles. But still, multiple ops to deal with. Be a very demanding clutch to make anything happen out of. Looks like they're just trying to save their weapons. Serve money for the other players. No reason to go for unnecessary damage to potentially lose it all. I wouldn't really call it a triple op strat. I would say they're more likely than not kind of just pugging and just having an op all across the map. And there's a reason you don't do that. But might work for now. But they will try to go for the contact. And jesjakj will be able to get that final frag. So they know there's at least 2 ops on the board. The third one from Furia will be a little bit surprising. Main good news for jesjakj is because they kept all 3 of the ops alive. That will ideally be their compensation for the single MP9. That's the only thing Tom has to work with. You try to default control, and there's going to be a mid-split. Try to take control of it. Flashbang under with the pre-scope. And Tom's trying to look under here. Should be able to catch one at least. Able to get Salson. Herd running back, giving up the position, but Demon and Owlin's able to find one each. With that, now you have 2 ops and an MP9. So best case, you do have an op at each one of the bomb sites, and you have this MP9 lean towards that direction as well. But if this op goes down, it's going to be a very difficult retake. Especially since the MP9 is leaning more towards mid. Going patiently and just waiting for Owlon to rotate. Hold for a second just in case and have Demon bake the utility towards that direction. Considering the lack of contact, things should stay fine as Tom turns back around immediately and able to find one of the 3 ops and find a double out of it. It seems all they need is 3 AWPs, and they might have a reason for this. Don't have to worry about retaking if you can keep all 3 ops alive. And Demon's forced onto a save. This is already shaping up to be a very wacky game, especially if this works and keeps continuing. But it looks like they'll put a little bit of an end to it. Throw away one of the ops to get an AK and go back to a more normal double op setup. Go for that initial contact, letting Demon play with the hero AK, able to find one early, has info of a second, and able to take him down as well. Causing some trouble. That Molly slightly misses, so jesjakj can still peek around market door. But Roe's been able to steal an M4 in the process. Bomb plant successfully stuck, and suddenly one AK with the full ecos, positioned to turn into a full buy. Though Demon does, unfortunately, just frag all on the face. And VCH is still stuck in apps, and looks like he plans to stay there, even with just the clock. Salson just patiently waiting for more info, able to get that swing on Powley, and Surround finds at the end of the round. And with just a singular AK on Demon, they absolutely steal around with the contact B take. That is absolutely beautiful. Now you can see the cost of all those AWPs, economy almost already gone. Only one buy left, and Pally's going to be left with just an SMG. Or even worse, it's just an Eagle. And instead of stabbing the door, or the window, instead stabs his teammate and stabs the window in frustration for the trickery it has provided. He's setting up to do flash mid, help his teammate. Gonna try to go for this mid take, left completely open. An aggressive ramp setup being the position so far for jesjakj. Start to go back on it with all of the time that's passed. CT's not interested in trying to reclaim any mid info. Just a single AWP on JRZ focused on connector while they keep ramp on lockdown. Tom not deciding to go for the swing, and as all that utility's thrown, may be able to call it as a fake. Certainly see Furia starting to plan the rotate, but if the first contact of this line attacks on Palace, the entire site will be exposed. So they try to hold on close, but BCH isn't able to find one. Demon immediately finds the trade for finds. JRZ is able to find one, but his position is well known now by everyone on the team. And with that shot, it gives the info for Rogi to swing and take the engagement. Trying to wide swing back out. Just take the duels. Gets taken down. And it's a bomb plant being stuck. And it's Salison able to keep his teammate Alan alive as he sticks the plant, getting a double spray with the transfer. Get that round for Glitchtech. Keep it a dominant lead. 5-2. Now finds just looking for the initial ramp contact. Won't see anyone. So goes to mid. Go to the next best place. BCH is just trying to hold the off angle here. Clear hard and able to get the best of JRZ this time around. Not let him get away with any cheesy shenanigans. Looking for some more info. Vent bearing broken. Should be heard. And Alon throw flashbang into the nest window, just trying to harass mid. Keep players focused on that position, which it's working quite well. 2 focused on mid, and the other 2 already on the A site. Means this B site's left completely open. BCH willing to re-clear Palace, just in case. So guns fire off. It should give enough info to be clear that they are going towards this B site. Will be a little bit too late as they're going to have to play retake mostly with the Deagles, unless Finds does something amazing. But headshot and the Demon's a fantastic way to start it. But Rogi is on the site, able to hard clear him out. Tom will finish the damage done to Demon. Tom will even find a little bit more, finding 3 shots on the Owlin. And this bomb has to be planted, having to stick that default plant. That molly will cause a little bit of trouble, removing all of their mobility. Alon will not allow the deagle shots to scare him away from trying to get those clean shots with the AWP. 2 4-on-2, and Pali's just waiting for the opening to be given to him. So they just want them to take these engagements, just get them these chances like that right there. Fury able to find one. Waiting to try to find some more. Alon has to try to get away with this AWP since he's so low after all. Sub Masuda. Hey as well, Sakura. Yeah, it looks like be kind of a default split all across the map to start this round. A bit more normal in most regards. With it, they're able to get mid control. Rogi is trying to get that information. No one going for much, just a passive setup on Cat. I'm just trying to throw some utility for some control, take contact with this AWP just a degree off on this angle, and we'll clear it, taking the clean shot on Defines. Now they're calling this A side open to bonus. JRZ does have this lurk. We'll be able to take Demon and steal that Krieg along with it. That'll be about all he has at the moment, as there's only one player on the entire A site. Tom's just holding this deep angle, trying to help his teammates be able to rotate as they need. We'll be able to take Rogi at the end. The bomb being stuck by Allen once again. They keep pre-firing his position, and they line up for JRC as he goes aggressive. Able to find a 3K. Able to get that bomb defuse off. jesjakj able to find a third, but Glitchtech can continue this thing, keep the lead dominant, and not give jesjakj even a chance in this. Yep. Able to get some info, throw more utility. Glitchtech want to go for that B play, but will be incentivized to go away from it. They'll at least think about going back. Their adjustment will mainly be going for some mid control. We'll have to deal with JRZ now with the AWP. As well as the supporting rifle on Tom. Attempt for a deep flashbang to give them that opening into it. Will be enough to get that rival knocked on down and back out of his position. Tom being forced into the ladder room, trying to catch players. We'll be able to find Salson in the process, trying to throw mid-utility. Keep Nest under lockdown. They almost make too much noise. They don't actually have the information. Just leaning two players towards here, but the main force focused on A. Defense, that's still the direction attacked, and it sets it up perfectly to go for this play here. Rogi able to find that first. Though they do have the ninja position here this time around. And able to find one. Doesn't find the double. Demon immediately with the trade, regardless of the situation. So reliable as BCH gets taken down by Fines in the trade. Leaving it to 2v2. Demon's just trying to anchor on his position. Able to take down Pally. The 2v1 and Owlin just staring down at the window. Be able to easily catch him as he walks across. Dominant 7-3, and should be an easy T-half to get the lead out of. Now we have Rogi walking on up. Just waiting for this initial contact. Pally wants to go for this clutch play with the Deagle. But ends up a bit blind. Able to find one as the flashbang takes him down, but Salson's able to quickly respawn. Fine's able to take one each, and it's VCH to stop the trade battle and at least get a player advantage for Glitchtech. They run onto the site, and VCH is aware, waiting for the possibility, able to see that head glitch on through. He's able to take down Tom, leave Furry in a 1v3. And the flank's already being held by Alon. He has to be quick on the shot, though. Furia could take him down clean. And it's actually a tag, but Alan has his pistol out, going to regress and spam him down with the P250 after the op tag. I don't think there's any Glitchtech curse at the moment. Are you referring to the Premiere games? Or not Premiere, yeah, Premiership. Alan's holding, waiting for the greed. Has to adjust, still able to find his mark, take one down. Yeah, things have seemed fine overall with the teams. The only thing that's gotten terribly is the Premiership, but I wouldn't... into. Yeah, but that's something to practice on. Requires good mental fortitude and experience. Part of it's the economy, too. It's easy for teams to come back a lot more now. Salison with a fantastic shot. This fantastic crossfire and teamwork from Salison and Rogi. Able to turn the 2v4 into a 2v1 in their favor. And the head is seen. They know where Fury is. He's been tagged to half. Nade will chip him down even further. Still do a two-shot with the AK. But Salison will find those two bullets while he's blind, because why not? Yeah, but as much as the Premiership stuff's been going on, I mean, I'll be honest, they've been doing really well. I know it sounds terrible, because I think they haven't won a single match, but Premiership's bloody rough. And they are not prepared for it, to be blunt. They just don't have that experience yet. They just got into main and had roster changes. They just need to take the experience and practice and do their best. They've, like, almost gotten an upset or two, and they could tonight still. They get a win, that will be massive. Worried about is Glitchtech just trying to close this and make sure jesjakj don't get any rounds, try to keep them at 3, getting through the rest of the half. And then just close them out nice and easy on the CT. Remove all that stress. Demon hard clearing Fury's position. Trying to hold at the moment, but should have to smoke it, though it looks like it's a little bit off. Just though, seems like they're aware of the possibility. Flash utility in, but they're planning to go towards B, and I think they'll treat it like bench is clear, even though that molly was off. And PCH is able to find one on the lurk. He's aware of the second now with the deagle. PCH causing all this trouble, and now Furious in an open position, and this B site's been cracked on open. PCH was able to lurk out and bait all the forces to go elsewhere. He can hear them running now, able to find one, immediately gets traded by Fines, tragically. And looks like it'll be safe for the remaining 2 CTs to try to hold on to their economy the best they can as we go to these last rounds. So they do have to eco and save for the last one next, so having 2 rifles might help them out if they're able to find some clean shots. Glitchtech Legacy in a very strong position to close this out. 12-3. Hit Furia trying to go aggressive, able to find that first pick. Looks like they have decided to force. They have been able to get that opening pick out of it. Salson blind, but the weird wide off angle is able to catch the offer by surprise. Allows Salson to keep his life and find one. Demon getting flashed on through. Caught a little bit through the mess, but still able to find one. JRC taking way too long to get that trade. Allows things to be in a fairly competitive situation. Though now it's left to Alan in a 1v1, and Tom will be able to finish it off, barely letting jesjakj get a fourth. So plenty of cash for Glitchtech to be able to close this out with 11. That was a very important round for them to win, and barely winning it out means there's going to be some weak weaponry, or at least lack of utility, on the CT side. It's up to Glitchtech, just use their utility effectively to cover things well. Hines is trying to default, keep that control, and able to find the op of Alan, scoping on in, leaving himself exposed. And JRC, meanwhile, finding a second. Misses his second shot, but is able to keep his life. The Demon trying to self-flash himself out, and they go for this B control. Only 2 players on the site currently, and he's able to flick the first with that lovely Krieg, but does get immediately traded by Tom this time around. Salson will be able to find that response. Absolutely devastating. Even able to dodge that op shot like a mere miracle. Be able to use utility, get onto the site. Salson trying to go aggressive. But op shot missing from JRZ. Means VCH has the space to plant. So leave himself a little bit more open. But still able to avoid these shots for now. Absolute miracle on him, and being in that position means they can hold for the cat swing. Now it's JRC left in a 1v2 through the openings, and he's able to find the quick scope on the first. But I think they miscommunicated who the tag player was. JRC just trying to find a weapon upgrade, and able to find it with that AK, and jesjakj completely upset and able to steal away a fifth. There we go, second app prep to go. And actually it isn't. Classic match pause bait. Hopefully just a tactical move going on out. That Salson will be taking this first ramp contact unless VCH goes aggressive to take the frag from him. Though Finds is able to find one, VCH turns it into a double, getting revenge for Demon trying to stand shoulders with him. But meanwhile, they have lost this B site, left to a 3v3 retake. Key pistol, which will dictate the pace of how things go. And it'll start with Salson with a clean shot. JRC tries to get the surprise flank through Market. Doesn't work out, though. Though he is able to get Salson down, leave it to a 2v2. And Pauli's already prepared for VCH's position. And it's a 1v2 now. Rogi trying to take some shots at JRZ and able to take him out. Does have the smoke and kit. And Rogi's trying to stick the plant. And Pauli will be able to body him down in the process. Unfortunately, not sticking it from the first defuse, so didn't have enough time to get it off. Have to full send when you go for that. But it'll be fine. It'll be enough that they will try to go and contest with a buy against them. Salson close with that deagle, not able to find anyone. It looks like they are treating dark as clear, and this has potentially given an opportunity to Rogi, as he's still lurking here in the dark position. Still not cleared. Be a fantastic bait and switch. Bomb carrier taken down. Rogi's able to find a double, bring it back to a 3v3. Bomb plant denied. Demon's able to find that trade, bring it to a 1v2. Bomb still left in the open. DCH has to be very patient, though. Going for this peek and other info, and ends up swinging into the crosshair of Tom, taking him out. Force buy tragically not successful. Though a good shot made by them all about it. It looks like they're trying to just go into this B site, but they allow Demon to take down one with just the P250. It's mostly just USPs left at this point. Not much else left for them to do, so they certainly will get shredded like butter. But at least do take down one weapon with the single $300 investment. Able to pay back the dividends and do some minor damage. Looks like Rogi's been able to be seen, and Tom's prepared for the other player, Salson. Trying to hop on away, but chasing him down, willing to switch to the Glock. And able to just tuck away and avoid him. I know he has to be here somewhere, and his foot will show, as he gets surrounded from all angles by the 4 remaining players. And gets taken care of, nice and easy. Everything said, VCH seems to be prepared. So this cat rush will be coming in. He already finds the first. Molly will give him just enough time for Rogi to set up and find the double as they line up. And if Demon takes a blind fire spray, we'll find Tom easily as he's left down to 21. Single bullet will take him down. Jira trying to give him some support and a little bit of protection as Meat. Though he does get a slight leg shot from his teammate's AK. Trying to take the blood for himself. And Tom's head should be seen here. Alon's able to take him down with the flick. Fury, the last remaining, able to find one. CH is able to go for the repeat and get away with it. With it now, AK is being brought out. I have a bit of a nightmare from Deja Vu coming in. But seems like things are fine. Just Glitchtech need to convert this round. Everything will be okay. Sup, Kinky. See you chilling. Hope you guys prepared nice and ready. Okay, could be caught exposed, though it looks like he's aware of the possibility of Furia's position, able to take him down. Bring it to a 5v4, keep that advantage. Leaves Rogi in an awkward position, but doesn't actually have to worry about Palace. Will naturally remove a lot of the stress. An opening could be CT, but Alon's prepared for this possibility. Trying to stay focused on it. So they have given up full mid control. They do plan to go for this B split. The flank will be denied at the least. Be up defines on this first contact. Pally's not seeing anyone on A, creeping on up. And even though Alon was prepared, he doesn't connect the shot. ESEA is able to change targets mid-fight, able to take down one and get heavy damage onto Tom. Does get taken down by Fines, and it's left to a 3-on-2. Salson's interested in this. It looks like he's not prepared for ladder. Lands the flick. Doesn't matter, able to upgrade to an AK in the process. Time's ticking, and the op shot missed from Fines, and now suddenly it's a 1v1. Polly's position's known, and he's low. But time's ticking on this bomb, and he can just hide here and confirm this round in favor of jesjakj. Polly certainly hears all this info. Will be able to cause enough trouble. Salson have to give away the round. Just take a single weapon away. Conway will be left in a sketchy state. With it, Alon's able to find an amazing shot onto Tom. Get that man advantage early. They just need to convert off of it. Fines taking a touch of nade damage. Try and get that early info. Need to make sure that this B setup doesn't fall apart. So you stay focused on A. Fine trying to bait with a single smoke. Won't be enough, but Alon with a disgusting shot on a Furia. With it, Powley's left the 3v5, and Salson's able to take him down, get that bomb position. And Demon's just hiding here with the UMP, able to find headshot on Defines, and likely an upgrade with it. jesjakj3s as well taken out from mid. They even referred to Alon's shot as kinda sus. Absolutely amazing flick. With it trying to go fast through mid, not getting caught through nest, and jesjakj3s just trying to lurk under the connector smoke. But it gets seen, and Rogi's able to keep his teammate alive, pre-firing with that AK. Demon's positions are known by Fines, but that won't stop Demon from defeating him in the pre-fire. Pally's trying to lurk further. Missed the headshot on the first, but able to find it quickly. Able to take an AK with it. Demon going too aggressive for the information. Ends up getting caught out in the process. You sit to a 4-on-3. They do have an AK to work with on jesjakj. But have to find more with it. Rogi put in a high pressure position. I'm sure that jump will be heard to give away some info. Rogi now has to deal with multiple players. All of them trying to creep through mid, but he's smoked off the position. But Rogi's barrel will certainly be shown. And Tom's able to find a headshot with him off of that. And then now the last three players all start running towards A. My god, good job for agency. 16-3, that is... might as well be a 16-0, to be frank. Just getting ready for the engagement. Salsons. Some retake utility. Nades won't connect onto any players. Furia's causing some trouble. Alan's quick with the flick to respond. But time's already running low. So they try to retake this. They need to get this smoke down on the site and go for this defuse. VCH is trying to keep the defense able to keep Alan alive with just the 18 HP. Barely get that retake with 2 alive. Glitchtech able to stop jesjakj from being in a position to close that lead. Certainly able to keep things close and make them spicy. Alan's prepared for the first contact, misses the flick, able to find it on the second. Still has more shenanigans mid to deal with, though afraid of a push from Cat trying to catch him from the side. Nothing of the sorts will be seen to catch him out. Instead, he hard swing CT to take down Fines just in time. Now be Rogi to try to deal with Connector once again. Able to find it, does take the half HP Deagle shot. And all this honestly makes me still stand by the fact that I think the Deagle needs to be nerfed. ECH will be able to close it out, able to find that double. That they'll be left with 2 Deagles, but able to get some AKs and a Galil with it. A little bit more weaponry, but are fighting against 15 with the Force. This falls apart. This is certainly GG confirmed. That Molly's absolutely fantastic. That nade as well will land near Furia, won't take him down. And an interesting smoke that I actually kind of like around triple, giving space to peek around the bomb site. With it trying to keep a hold on B, it's going to be up to VCH and Demon as they creep up here. Pop Flash won't find anything. Information of 1 towards A. Still Demon to see this actual swing any moment, and with the Pop Flash, ARC peeks after, still loses the duel. AWP saving the day. With all that running, Fury is able to find 1. Salson immediately finds the trade. And then this is where the surprise beat contact comes in. Finds with the shotgun. Deeg able to take down 1. And they immediately reset to take it to a 3v2 retake. As Pally's able to take down VCH. Low HP on multiple of these players. Fair chance to bring 15 here. So do have decent damage on their players. And the off angle isn't seen, but Salson's able to immediately find that trade. Rogi's already been brought low. And the footsteps are heard. Salson's able to find a second. And Rogi has to try to defend Salson as he sticks the bomb plant. The movement was shown. He knows he's not on this bomb currently. And I don't believe he can get this. He's going to go for it. Timing will certainly be tight, though I actually think he does have it. Never mind. Yep. Salson with a 4K on the retake to get 15 for Glitchtech, ripping ESEA apart. They're still able, just due to that bomb plant alone, able to get a buy. Finds now with the AWP. Him of hot cross buns, handing around that AWP. Too hot hold for too long. With it, they're going just everyone down mid. On Furia, but they're just trying to do this mid to B rush. Catch everyone off guard. Good Molly will split players. JRC to try to catch these rotates. Able to find a double as they line up. The spray transfer is perfect, and it's now a 1v3 for Alon with the AWP. About to get sprayed from behind. Police certainly has his position known, I would suspect. He's slowly getting surrounded. More and more time being given, but the first hop shot misses. Now he has some space into the site, but we'll be looking the wrong way. Could have been knifed by Furia, but instead we'll get shot by Fines instead. But I was unable to find that first shot. Now only 4 left for jesjakj. They are able to get some space in the firebox, but that's about all they have to work with. Able to catch Alan, but he just finds a second set and a third with the flick. Now it's probably left, able to find a double. BCH taken out as well. Problem is, Alan's still alive. Could just go for the ace clutch. But gets denied. It'll be up to Demon and the 1v1. Try to beat Tom in the clutch. Bomb position known. Left in the open. Much to do. Demon just patiently waiting. Just trying to jump to get the info. Clean and able to find Tom's position. Finds one more shot on him. Needs one more bullet to close it. But Tom's able to find the headshot. Demon's reluctant on the fire. Gets taken down. jesjakj has one more chance into this. Able to hold on for now. It'll be enough to force Glitchtech on an eco. Only a single 5-7 on Alan that's been heavily tagged down already. And Fines will be able to handle the spray to find 2.5. Fury confirms the other one. Be up to JRC to clean out the rest. So they hunt down Alan, knowing that he was under. Two more full bites and an eco to close it out in regulation. No AWPs this time around. Need to do something to adjust and adapt. Maybe do something different. ECH trying to line up. Oh, 2 players getting tagged, but they're aware of this player. Able to smoke his way out of it. Gets tagged down a little bit. JRC will be able to molly ticket, clear that position, but leaves himself open to Rogi through top stairs to catch him down meanwhile. They just need this last round. This B-site's been left completely open this entire time, not taken just yet. But they will attempt this take soon enough. With that utility to try to stall them even further, and it might even force them away to A. Hello, Benji. Salson is jump peeking this. They are playing a retake. Salson just needs to have some decent impact. Things will be fine. Other half of the T-Force is split across the map. They want to make sure this fake is convincing. We'll be going through from Palace, so it might be hard to keep the plant safe. All up to timing on Salson here and how he handles things. But it looks like they assume it's actually a B take. Give up the site the entire time, and now it's a 3v2 retake on A. Salson immediately realizes the mistake. Waits for an aggressive wide swing CT. Not going to see anything going that direction. It's all up to Fury and Pauli. Able to keep this murder hole in check. Able to deny FCH from going that direction. At least for now, wanting to go more aggressive for the info. And now his position's confirmed. And then now it's left in a 1v3, last taken down by Demon. They're able to stick that defuse on Salson, but don't need the defuse kit, even though it's a very tight defuse, but able to win it out 16-12.